Is it worth investing money into music? In today's video, we're revealing if it's worth investing money into music. Stay tuned because you don't want to miss this. Welcome back to Money Mindset, the ultimate hub for finance content. If you're looking to become better at managing money and earning, then you're in the right place. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications to never miss another finance update. Without further ado, let's jump into this list of whether it's worth investing money into music. The music industry is a complex one, with many different moving parts to keep an eye on. It's difficult to comprehend, especially when it comes to royalties, because according to Cobalt CEO, there are over 900,000 different royalty streams. In recent years, companies like Royalty Exchange have launched to give artists an additional option for their fans to support them. Up until recently, royalties have been coveted and only collected by the respective copyright owners, which include record labels, publishing companies, and artists themselves. But thanks to massive advancements in music technology, fans can now pay an upfront fee of, say, $5,000 and become a partial owner in a track's royalties alongside other investors. Every musician and artist are different, so it's best to research each one so you understand which royalties you'll have the opportunity to invest in. 5 exclusive rights as a copyright owner. Copyright law is a set of laws that protects the rights of authors and artists to their work. It gives the copyright owner 5 exclusive rights: the right to reproduce the work, the right to create derivative works from the original work, the right to distribute copies of the original work, the right to perform or display copies of the original work publicly, the right to sell or lease copies of the original work. 2 different types of copyrights in music. There are 2 types of copyrights in music: the sound recording and the composition copyrights. The sound recording copyright is for the sound recording, think of the MP3, WAV, and AIFF files, and is commonly owned by the record label or the artist if they don't have a record label. This grants them the right to distribute the song on a physical or digital format to stores like Apple Music, Spotify, and Tidal, to name a few. The composition copyright is for the composition, lyrics, chords, and melody. What are music royalties? Artists and songwriters have multiple streams of royalties when it comes to their work. But what are royalties, and how do they work? The first thing to understand is that there are different types of royalties that are collected for the sound recording and composition. Performance royalties are earned when a piece of music is publicly performed. In the United States, Sound Exchange collects the royalties for public performances on sound recordings. ASCAP, BMI, and SESAC collect public performance royalties for the compositions. Note, ASCAP, BMI, and SESAC are not publishers. Mechanical royalties, on the other hand, are earned when someone purchases a digital download from stores like iTunes and Beatport, among other things, and are only paid to the songwriters and publishers. Streaming services like Spotify and Apple Music pay for a blanket mechanical license for permission to list musicians' music on their platform. In the United States, the MLC collects these royalties. However, if you've signed up for Songtrust or another admin publisher, they will collect these mechanical royalties for the songwriters and publishers. Mechanical royalties for songwriters are complicated because they vary depending on the type of use. There's also a distinction between statutory mechanicals, which only applies to songs recorded before 1972, and voluntary mechanicals, which apply to all other songs. We could go on and on about the different types of royalties and how they're collected, but this is just so you have a basic understanding of the main types of royalties in music. And that wraps up whether it's worth investing money into music. We hope you found these tips helpful. Which of these tips was your favorite? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next finance adventure here on Money Mindset.